Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today, what we're gonna do is we got make rights in the store, but I wanted to look at the market. You know, we're on the brink of Madden season. There is a lot that is going on. So the question is, what should you be doing right now? And should you be building up your team? We're gonna answer that question. We're gonna look at the market. But first off, let's take a look at what happened. All right, so EA put out a pack with, cost training. Now, this pack here, 86 plus, it costs 4,500 training points. Now, everyone that was, opening these packs, they were searching for the 95s and 96s, which never popped out. So you had a lot of YouTubers, you had a lot of streamers going on Twitter. Hey, have you guys seen this? Nobody was able to verify that 95s and 96s were out there. So what happens? EA comes back. They say, hey, we found an error. So they basically took this pack down, put another one back up. Now, they obviously couldn't refund everyone with all the training or with all the re-rolls for the training they had already spent. So their fix around this issue was, hey, let's give everybody that opened this pack a Nat 95-96 fantasy pack. So EA trying to get creative on what they would do. Now, this is what the pack looks like, okay? So you're gonna get a Nat Super Bowl Past Hero Fantasy Pack. So being that it's a past fantasy pack, you obviously can't save it for the new players that are gonna be coming out. But these are all the players, and they added new animations. So these are all the players that you can get. So the question is, who do you take, right? So for us, more than likely, we're probably going to take either Bob Sanders or we're going to take this left guard. Reason being is because if I take the left guard, I could basically use him for chemistry purposes. But this Bob Sanders is not a bad card. So this is my advice to you. If you're going to take one of these players, you want to make sure that they basically help your team. So the three top players that I feel are most useful out of this pack are going to be Brandin Cooks, which I'm not going to click on them right here because if I do, it's going to kick me out. So we'll actually go to the auction block. We'll take a look at their stats. But I would say Brandin Cooks, Bob Sanders, or David Deal. Now, the only other thing that you can do is if you have some sort of a theme team, right? Someone like Corey Littleton, he goes on the Raiders theme team. You could technically use this for a Raider. Power him up. You got yourself a high overall middle linebacker. These other cards, they're okay. They're not the greatest. Now, you could always take one of the 96s to go complete the Joe Namath or the Fridge Perry set, which those sets I imagine are going to be super cheap now. The cards that like Joe Namath in the Fridge, they're super low already. I mean, they're extremely cheap. I mean, I think they were like $245 or something crazy like that. But the other thing you can do is basically use these cards to get yourself a Joe Namath quarterback, or you can take a defensive player and you can go get William Perry. So this card doesn't look bad. William Perry, again, if you wanted to do the set, it would cost you somewhere in the neighborhood of $375K, which isn't horrible because you can get all these players back. So the problem with this set is that these players all they're not good, right? So they're not players that I would want to add to my squad. So let's go take a look at the market because, man, the market has died. Bro, I have lost so many coins by just making stupid decisions. So if you remember anything from this video is, don't be stupid with your coins. Let me give you an example. Over the weekend, right, you had Justin Smith came out. So I was pumped, right? We rocking the Niners theme team. So we go ahead and we pick up the limited edition card. Now, I thought I was getting a deal. I bought him for $750K. Now, good thing is I bought the limited, but look at what he's going for now. 181,000, bruh. The market died when they put out those Super Bowl Legend Fantasy packs, which I think are the best packs in the game right now. They're $75K. be ready because the market will probably take another hit because they're gonna probably release those or refresh those packs when part 2 of this, the Super Bowl present comes out. So anyways, the market is down overall. The good thing is I was able to at least sell my limited edition Justin Smith for about $550K, and then I bought his 96 overall, which I put into the power up. Anyways, I just wanted to share with you my pain. But let's take a look at these Super Bowl pass players. Let's look at their stats and let's see who's the best player to choose. So I personally like this card here, Bob Sanders card. Now I know he's small, but powered up this card, power him up to a 95 speed with sprinter, 97. He'll have 99 zone, 98 hit power. Yeah, he's short at 5'8", 206 pounds, but I played against this card. Bro, he plays like that Troy Polamalu. Troy Polamalu's small in the game, but bro, he plays big. So this is not a bad card, especially with running safeties at linebackers. So you could play him at a sub linebacker position, or you can put your tall sub linebackers right at sub linebacker 1 and 2, and you can play this guy up top or at free safety. You could technically even play this card down as a cornerback 3, right, or your nickel corner, because he has high hit power. Now, what is his block shed? Let's take a look at that, because that kind of makes it different. 79 block shed. Bro, 80 block shed on this card. That is just as much as Ronnie Lott and Taylor Mays. So this isn't a bad card to choose, okay? I may go with this card over the other cards and maybe sell my limited, right? Because we currently have, who do we have? We have Justin Reed. So maybe I take this card and use it there. So anyways, Keenan McCardell, I'm not going to go into his stats. He's not the greatest. I mean, you can power him up to 94 speed. He'll get 96 speed. Not a card I really want on my field. And then let's take a look at the 95s. Now, the 95s, they do provide some value, all right? And let me explain why. If you're building your team, you could technically take this left guard, which isn't a bad card, right? He'll power up to a 96 pretty easy. Pass block is decent, and so is run block. So you can have a decent lineman. Maybe you don't want to spend money on it. Not a bad card to have. The other card that I was gonna show you is this 95 Brandon Cooks. Now, what's crazy about this card is we're going to do a comparison. He goes for about 130K. Now, in your case, if you got the pack, it's free. But 95 speed, powered up 96, right? You can easily get him up to a 98 speed. Look at his route running thresholds. Let me show you a card that this compares with, okay? If you're looking for a speedy wide receiver and you're not worried about height, let me show you who he compares well with. He compares well with Deshaun Jackson, who is going for, close to 1 million coins, bro. So let's take a look at those cards. That's what you kind of want to look for, right? Maybe he's a third receiver for you. You could power this card up easily. Now, it's not the best name, but let's take a look at this. Look at how well these cards stack up. Look, he's going for 1.1 million. Yes, Deshaun Jackson will get up to a 99 speed, but bro, is he going to play that much better than the 95, 98 speed Brandon Cooks? No, look at the route running thresholds. They're all the same. And if anything, Brandon Cooks is 10 pounds heavier. So something to think about. Recoup coins, get ready. Make sure you have coins on deck, because when the present comes out, they're probably going to drop some cool players, Tyreek Hill. So keep that in mind. Overall, the market is down. We'll take a look at where that's at, and then we'll wrap this up. Look, these cards are under 200K now, which is crazy to me. And just be ready, because if they come out with the present Super Bowl and they give us refreshed Super Bowl fantasy packs, be ready to buy who you want, because the packs are going to come crashing down. Look at 95's going for 120. So anyways, those are my thoughts. I'm probably going to take Bob Sanders. Like and subscribe. Do me a favor, drop me a comment. Let me know who you're taking. And if you got the pack, I appreciate all you guys for supporting me. Until next time, this is E2 Times. Peace. We're out.